David, sum up tonight's 1-0 loss here at Tolka Park in a very difficult game against Shelbourne.
Obviously, initially disappointing to lose the game. So pleased, proud of the effort of the players. Our first competitive game. We knew we had to give up something tonight. We tried to work on one or two little things that Shelbourne would do. The possibilities of playing two centre forwards or two number 10s, which they went with tonight. So pleased with the effort. I think the goal was a little bit scruffy in terms of defensively for us. There's one or two little moments in the game that we maybe could have capitalised on. And I'm not going to stand here and say we were brilliant with the ball because we didn't have a lot of it tonight, but what we did do or what could have been quite easily happened tonight was we could have put ourselves out of the tie, especially when they got the goal. There's a wee bit of a lift. But the 6, 7, 8 minutes after the goal, we kept the ball, we landed on the ball. We didn't quite create the golden opportunity tonight, but fair play to the players. But we're back in a month, our first competitive game, we will improve, and we look forward to the return leg next week at Windsor.
We were very disciplined in the shape tonight, something that I'm sure we're very pleased with.
Yeah, that pleases me, and again, it wasn't you're not always it's not always black and white in the shape that you prepare your team for, and that's something we talked to the players about, that you may need to go on. Jamie tonight, Jamie played sort of the left hand side at times, he played on the right hand side, but he filled gaps, he closed down, he made it difficult for them to play forward and pass forward, as did the other three lads who sort of contributed to the little sort of midfield sort of box that we tried to play tonight. So hard work, effort. We deserve to take the tie now to Windsor next week. We'll be sensible in our approach. There's no point going gung-ho after 10-15 minutes and then put yourself out of the tie. We'll build into the game, we'll be sensible, we'll prepare our team, and hopefully I'll pick the right team next week and the players go and provide us with another brilliant occasion at Windsor.
You started with Chris Johns tonight, vindicated with a brilliant save early on.
Yeah, I thought Chris was excellent tonight, and again, Chris was excellent at a point last year, and without discussing too much about your goalkeepers, I think we've got two very good goalkeepers. I just felt over the period of the last 3-4 weeks that Chris's experience coming down here, his distribution, when he didn't let me down tonight. That's not to say, again, Walshy had a brilliant season last year, certainly the most games that he's played consecutively, so it's about improving, it's about learning. With two good goalkeepers now, and I thought the lads in front of them tonight, apart from the goal, which I think took at least one deflection, the other bits that Chris had tonight was more than comfortable for him.
Massive crowd here tonight. Just how important is it we'll see the same next week to back the boys?
Yeah, I keep saying on the website, 2,000 sold, 3,000 sold. Can we get the maximum in? Again, I know it's a difficult time, difficult period. People have holidays booked and everything else. But you've seen the crowd here tonight. By the way, our crowd were excellent tonight. They got behind the team. They knew it was going to be a difficult ask tonight. But a home crowd at Windsor next week. We've had some incredible nights at Windsor in European football, and it's always goes hand in hand with the experience of the supporters getting right behind the team and the players. So we'll expect more of that next week. Get yourselves out, come and support us next week, because it's a huge game and it's a huge ask, and hopefully with your supporting back, and we can go and back up the performance that we got tonight.
Well, the very best of luck for next week, David, and thanks very much for taking time to join us. Thank you.